We truly are a full-service real estate and full-service auction company, which is unique in a small town because we can handle residential sale, commercial, industrial, we can do it. In terms of an auction, not only do we sell all types of property, including personal property and real estate at auction, we also offer the moving services, packing, and we can actually literally do anything that a seller might need us to do. And for the auction business now, we can do not just traditional auctions, but we can offer the multi-parcel bidding method, which really in a nutshell, what that is, it's a method that allows a seller to not only obtain the top dollar for the asset that they're selling, it also allows buyers a very fair chance to bid on any individual tract that they're interested in or any combination of tracts that they're interested in. So it works out well for buyer and seller. It's a win-win.
To bring the multi-parcel auction to Van Wert is very exciting. Past methods that have been used for farm ground auctions, they're good, but they're not perfect. This system is as close to perfect as you could get, the multi-parcel system is.
If you look at some of the more successful and larger auctions across the country, you'll find that the multi-parcel bidding method is what's being used to obtain not only the top dollar for the seller, but also give the buyers the flexibility to buy the parcels and tracts the way they want to put them together. In the traditional auction method, if you had 9 tracts of land to sell, you would basically sell each tract individually and then you were done. Well, in the multi-parcel bidding method, round 1 is where we offer each tract individually, then we rest or post that high bid.
Hey, on tract number 1, we'll look along right here. How much you want to get taken? How many down is on it? 600,000. Thank you. I'll bid 600. How about 625? $600,000 bid. 625 where? If I don't hear any bidding, we'll rest on that bid for now. We'll post that bid of $600,000. $500. 25 is a bid. We get 27.5. We'll ask offer 27.5. Thank you. Now 30,000. $30,000 where? 27.5 into 30. Hey, we get $30,000 on it. 25.75 is a bid. We get 30. Let's rest on that bid of $27,500 for tract number 9.
And the auction then continues into round 2 and beyond.
Round 2 is where the combination bidding will start. You won't hear barely any bid calling during this portion. What you will hear is the ringman, which will be myself, Dale, and Dee Dee, reporting bids back to the auctioneer, Bob. Us ringmen will be going around through the crowd and attracting bids, whether they are on a single tract or a combination of tracts. Doesn't matter, it can be either or, any combination or single tract.
If we look at tracts number 1 and 2, currently if you were to add up tracts number 1 and 2, the total sum becomes $825,000. Now, I want you to look over to the bid increment board to my left, over my left shoulder, and what this board is telling us is what your minimum increment bid needs to be based on what the total bid is on the tract or the combination of tracts that you want to bid on. If I go over to our increment board and look for $825,000, that's the bracket between $300,000 and $1 million, and it shows me that at that bracket, it takes a $10,000 minimum incremental increase for that bid to become active. So that means that if somebody wanted to bid $835,000, that would change our leaderboard. All right, we have tracks 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, so we have a combination bid for all the farm tracks, which would be 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we have a combination bid for how much, Dale? $32.70. $32.70. $3,270,000 is the bid. And something else that's nice to know about this type of auction is once you've had the lead, even if you get knocked out during the course of this auction, it's possible that you can get back in the lead based on what other people do with other tracks. Track 2. All right, track number 2, we have a bid of $230,000. So that bid, again, this is a good example of how the multi-parcel bidding system works because that one bid for one individual tract now put all the individual bidders back in the lead again and knocked out the combination bidder.
Eventually the bidding is going to slow down. It may be half an hour, it may be an hour and a half. It's hard to say. The auctioneer will give a 2-minute warning. And that 2-minute warning is just simply to let the buyers know if you're serious about putting another bid in, you've got 120 seconds to do so, because if you don't, it's sold.
The leaderboard shows all individuals on the various tracks. All the combination bidders are currently off the leaderboard. Okay, let's start our 2-minute warning, Justin.
You hear that 2-minute warning, we're going to be going to the backup bidders in the backup position that will be on the board. We'll say, hey, it's now or never. You get one chance in your lifetime, historically, to buy a tract of land. And if you want to buy it, you've got 120 seconds to buy this tract of land.
Down to 1 minute 50 seconds.
Bob?
Yes, sir.
Track number 5.
All right.
760,000.
You know, the appraisal was right around 8,000 per tillable acre. You know, so if we can hit 3.6 to 3.7 million dollars, we'll be doing pretty good. If we can hit $4 million, we're going to be celebrating.
Okay, currently you can see the individual bidders that are on all 9 tracks. Any further action from the combinations? All right, we start with 2-minute warning. 24 seconds. Anybody else? I want you to act before the time clock expires if you want back in. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, the auction has concluded. Thank you very much to all the people in attendance. Thank you particularly for the buyers.
The sale we had tonight hit that $4 million mark that I was shooting for. The results actually exceeded the appraisal. And so yes, it's very transparent, the multi-parcel bidding method is, and it allows buyers to be able to stay in the auction as long as they want to stay in. And this is only possible because of technology and the software that can be written to accommodate this kind of a sale. You know, Gee Realty Auction Company is very proud of the fact that we are recognized as not only the leading auction and real estate company in the local area, but also the most trustworthy. And when it comes to selling, you want to hire somebody that you can have trust and confidence in. Our office number is a very simple number. It's a speed limit twice, area code 419-238-5555. We'd be happy to hear from you.